Tudor, good morning to you. You know, Michigan is where we heard some of the Death to America chants. We also, over the weekend, heard one protester in New York say, "We are Hamas." Another protester was holding a sign that pointed to Jewish students saying they should be Hamas's next targets. And all this begs the question, how did we get here? Not just on the campus of Columbia or these higher education, Ivy League college campuses, but how did we get here as a country?
Welcome back to Monarch Smart TV, everyone. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy and turn them notification bells on so you do not miss a content, because we be bringing the facts, the bangers, the truth that nobody else wants to carry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So you see what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen, the entire America. It's going crazy right now, especially on these college universities like Yale and Columbia and college of that nature. I don't understand what's going on with America right now. It seems like we have a whole bunch of terror group inside of America. You know, the border is wide open, so now anything could go down at any given moment, and I'm terrified of that. Especially where I live at is a target. So I don't like what's going on. I don't like these open borders. I don't like these protesting stuff that's going on over here inside of America. We not at war. Hamas, Israel, Palestine, they at war. Our leaders, we got poor leaders. That's why these stuff are happening. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 years ago, under Donald Trump, no war. Before Donald Trump enters office, war all over. ISIS killing people, Boko Haram taking away the girls, Russia capturing Crimea. All these wars was happening. When Donald Trump came into power, he stopped everything. No war under his 4 years. He even stopped Kim in North Korea from firing all these missiles over Japan. He stopped everything. Everything was running smooth. He cut taxes. Everything was affordable. Gas price was low. It was a smooth sailing. And if y'all don't see that, it's something wrong with your brains. Don't let these media outlets that are brainwashed by mainstream media trick y'all. Don't let that happen. Get your popcorns, ladies and gentlemen. Get your chips, get your drink, get whatever y'all need to get comfy, relax. Put your legs up and check out the facts.
Well, not just how did we get here, but what are we going to do going forward? Because I do think that there have been groups that have infiltrated our universities, and they are they're radicalizing students. I mean, if you look at these groups of students, these are your average American college students who have been radicalized by folks who we don't know who they are. They come onto the college campus, they have their faces completely covered, just their eyes are showing. They're funded by 501c4s. They're using
501c4s. What's that?
Our American laws to come in here and potentially fund radicalization of American students. And I say that because they're calling for...
That's crazy. You feel me? Whoever that group is, they came here and funding these students to be radical. I don't know what is they telling them and teaching them, but I guess the money is great. So once the money is great, they willing to do whatever and cause chaos.
For intifada, you hear them calling for the genocide of Jews. You hear the "from the river to the sea" chant. These are not protesters.
No.
These are people who are calling for war. This is different than what we saw in the 1960s when you had students on college campuses saying, "Make love, not war." They were calling for peace. These students are calling for war.
That's facts, ladies and gentlemen. This is a whole different type of protest going on right here. This is not we want something. We want peace. We want better leaders. We want better teachers in the universities, better education. They're not asking for anything. They want to kill people. That's what's going on right here. They causing They crying for death for Jews and people of that nature. I don't understand what's going on. This is not a protest.
We have never seen this in the United States before, and I think it's time that the FBI gets involved and says, how deep is this and what are they going to do next?
Facts, ladies and gentlemen. That's facts right there. It's time for the FBI to get involved. But it seems like the Democratic Party is in control of everything. This is what they want. They want chaos. And the Democrat Party is controlled. They control the FBI, the CIA. Whatever they said, that's what the FBI gonna do. The FBI ain't gonna do nothing unless the Democrat Party gives them the okay. That's how it work around here. Democrats don't get in trouble. They are the power. They are the people them that giving charge, taking charge, and all this chaos is because of them. They the one is in office and they not doing anything to stop this. So what that's telling you, they are creating this. They make sure they leave the border open so everybody could come across. No matter if you're a terrorist, no matter if you hate this country, no matter what you are, a rapist, a killer, a drug dealer, come to a country and do whatever you want. You could be some crazy lunatic person. Come here and come cause chaos, because that's what the Democrat Party want. They don't want safety for us. Because you got to remember, these upper class people, they don't live in our neighborhood. When these migrants come here, they not going to these congressman neighborhood and not Nancy Pelosi neighborhood and these senators neighborhood. No, they come into our neighborhood to cause chaos, kill us, rob us, rape our woman. It's a trick. But y'all don't realize what's going on. Y'all don't realize what's going on.
I think it's clear, to your point, protesting is a protected activity under the Constitution. But what we're seeing at Columbia and other schools is definitely crossing the line in many instances into illegality. And I think hedge fund manager Bill Ackman, who you remember spoke out against anti-Semitism at Harvard, he really hit the nail on the head here. Quote, how would Columbia respond if the students took over campus in support of the KKK and called for the genocide of other ethnic minorities? Would Columbia continue to support the demonstrations on the basis of a commitment to free speech, or would the university's code of conduct suddenly have operative impact? We're talking about the school's code of conduct. We're also talking about illegality in some instances. How should these university presidents deal with these protests going forward? Because, Tudor, whatever they're doing so far is not working.
Well, right, and I think that we obviously know the answer to his question, but now that you see students in danger, I mean, the president of Columbia is saying they're holding classes virtually because it's not safe. Clear these people off of campus, because if it's not safe, it's not a protest.
Facts, ladies and gentlemen. That's facts right there. You got to understand, protests have to be peaceful. You cannot have a protest when other people is being scared, other people is being threatened. It's not a protest no more.
I think that's where we have to acknowledge that if the students are no longer safe on campus, this is not a peaceful protest, and that's what's legal. If you go beyond peace, then you have to be taken away. You have to have police on campus, and these people have to be taken away. Campus needs to be safe for our students. At this point, we don't even know who these people are. We don't know if they are students on the college campus because you cannot see their faces. It is incredibly dangerous, and the fact that these university presidents are waffling on this, what does this say about our universities and the liberalism that has invaded our universities? And now, like I said, this is going into radicalization. This is incredibly dangerous in the United States.
Yeah, it certainly is dangerous. And Andrew Bates released a statement on behalf of the White House condemning anti-Semitism. But at a time when we are hearing Death to America chants and Jewish students are afraid to go to class, there's going to be virtual learning on the campus of Columbia. A lot of people are really scared. I think a lot of people would want to hear from President Biden himself. The last time he made an Oval Office address was after the October 7th terror attack. Do you think that we will hear from the president in that capacity, in a White House capacity, over this as well?
I absolutely think that we should hear from the president, but I don't think we will because of mostly the state of Michigan, because he wants power, and power and control is more important than the safety
crazy.
of our students on university campuses, because he is.
That's crazy right there. That's a shame. You hear that? She said the president rather to have power and control than have safety of these students. So he's not going to do anything because he want the support of these terror groups. So he rather don't do anything. That's crazy. So none of these kids ain't safe at all. Yo, what type of leaders we have here? They just one-sided. They just for themselves and they people. They don't care about the nation of them. They don't like America. That's why they keep burning flags and teaching in school about hating America. That's why all these people going around, they don't even want to call themselves American. That's
is
crazy.
Concerned with the vote in the state of Michigan, with the votes in the state of Minnesota, and ultimately he will stay silent because it's easier to try to win the votes.
Facts.
We will see.
Facts,
Tudor Dixon
facts.
live for us. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Tudor.
That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the land. That is so crazy. And everything she said is facts right there. So true. Because you know Monarch Smart TV, all we do is bring the facts to you. Everybody got to be smart and wise up and realize what's going on in this country. This country was never like this. Never. Where we have all these people over here that do not like America. If you do not like this country, you shouldn't be here in the first place. All this open border only could cause one thing: chaos, violence, crime, death. That's it. Because you don't know who is in our country. Anybody come across the border. It's crazy. It's not safe for our kids. All we could do is just shake our head and hope for better. And everything is in our control. November is coming up. Y'all got to vote and make sure you vote for the right person. You see what's going on now. If you want this to continue, go ahead and keep voting for Biden. But if you want the price to drop, gas price to drop, everything to go back to normal, you know who to vote for. So, hope everybody's doing well out there. Peace and love. And we out of here.